Welcome back to the Football Referee with Emmy Hickins, Trevor and Femi Madariola.
Really knew what he was doing, and he was a big advocate for the women's game going back a few years, by all accounts, even before it became a bit more fashionable, or fashionable at all, to like it. And some of the things a lot of women, including England players, but women footballers, have said about him, he was obviously a very, very popular man. And it just is sad, because when I've seen I saw him when I went to see a Brighton women's game a couple of years ago. Went to see a few games. Crawley, they play their home games, Brighton women, at Crawley, where I live. So I saw him, and when you've seen someone, and of course you see him on the television when he was manager at Liverpool fairly recently, it just strikes home. You think, wow, and he was only 47. You know, what was it that kind of, well, who knows? We don't understand why there's a dangerous age group of men, I think between like 30 and 50 or 55, who are the biggest committers of suicide, if you like, than any other age group. And it's something that maybe needs more attention. One of his sons spoke very warmly of him. I think his brother said he would look after his son's family, and it just was very touching. And of course, the Liverpool players on Saturday against Everton, they all had armbands on for Matt Beard. So just a mention of him, and as all we can say is wishing his family well in this aftermath of a disaster for them. Very, very sad.
I know. Yeah, I saw, because I didn't really know much about him. But then when I was watching the game, was it last night, one of Liverpool's games, there was a big picture of him. There was Mark Beard, and they were talking about it. But I didn't quite, because obviously they were talking about him in a manner that most people already are familiar with, and I wasn't. So I kind of, I didn't know. Well, I'm glad that you brought that out. And I'm glad that you mentioned that, our thoughts are with the loved ones.
Absolutely.
That left behind, because it's a terrible thing, suicide, isn't it? And it can happen to anybody, really.
Yeah.
It can happen to anybody. It just takes one thing for you to get frustrated and think, well, you know what? Instead of causing people pain, I'm just gonna, quietly go out, which is not the solution to any, anybody thinking about, suicide. It's not the way to go. There are people that love you, and there are people that are going to be deeply, deeply hurt, and you're going to be really missed. So, just speaking out for,
We're going to take a short break now. The Football Ref will be back shortly. You're listening to the Football Referee with Emmy Hickins, Trevor and Femi Madariola. The Football Referee will be back shortly. Please stay tuned. The Football Referee is looking for sponsors. If you're a business out there looking to spread the word about the products and services you offer, please get in touch on our website, deepstuffrecords.com. And also, if you're looking to get involved on this show, please reach out via our Facebook page, Deep Stuff Radio or Deep Stuff Records. Thank you.